very big job in, it's called the Kingsland Bay State Park. And it was a known location of a heavy-duty battle of the French and Indian War. And all 7 or 8 buildings supposedly are haunted. And they've asked us to come before they open up the season to do a 2-day investigation there.
Okay, as we're winding down here, as the time comes down, is anything that you'd like to add before we close, Nick? I'll go to you for time.
Well, we have a couple.
Can we show a video or just like a video? Sure. And like a couple
we have
clips
some
of
evidence that we brought that people can look at.
Okay,
yeah,
you had that, sure.
Yeah, no problem. I know that we're running short on time, so we'll kind of play the best ones. But in regards to video, there's a video that we labeled "Not Ready." And that "Not Ready" video actually is what we were talking about in the Blue Paddle Bistro. My dad and a group of people were downstairs using dowsing rods. We don't normally use dowsing rods.
We were just
trying them out because it was winding down the investigation. And we ended up, he asked a question if whatever was there was ready to move on. And then he paused and then he said, "Or do you want to stay here?" Well, that question was also picked up on an upstairs recorder on the 2nd floor. You could faintly hear the "Do you want to move on?" the pause, and "Do you want to stay here?" But in between that pause, you'll hear "Not ready." So what was asked downstairs was picked up upstairs, and what was weird was the rods actually stayed apart for, no, I don't want to. And then the second part of the question, "Or do you want to stay here?" they crossed, which normally means
yes.
You want yes. So if we have the "Not ready" video, we could show that.
Do you want to move on? Or do you want to stay here?
Now that's the video, and I was showing down in the left-hand corner that there was no one on the 2nd floor. Now the audio is coming up. Now, for us, it'll be very hard to hear, but in between the 2 questions is "Not ready."
And it's very audible if you listen to it. You want to move on? Or you want to stay here?
It's very audible. That is one of our best videos that we like. Now, we did have more, but I know that time is running down. But I wanted to play an audio voice, and this is on these digital voice recorders. We pick up, that's where "Not Ready" was picked up, was on one of these. But also I'd like to show, I think for the viewers, you won't see anything, but you'll hear. Now most of the time you have to listen on headphones because they're so low, or turn the volume up. So the one that that I think that we would have played would be our friend Sid Schultz. We were in the Spalding Inn, and he asked a question, waited, then asked another question, and then there was a response to the end of the to that second question, which is very very weird. But we call it Sid Response No. And I think it's the second to last. Second.
Can you see the 5 of us down here?
There's another question coming.
Can you hear us?
At the end of it,
Did you hear it? No. The whisper?
It's very...
What about do you have Ask Melissa? That one?
Ask Maria? I do have it. I was just looking at time. We do have Ask Maria, which was a quick one. This is a quick one, but this was at the Blue Paddle Bistro.
Are you lonely?
Again, if we played it one more time, at the very end of that where she says, "Are you lonely?" you'll hear "Ask Maria" in a whisper. But let's see if we can play that again.
Are you lonely?
It's at the very end.
Did you hear the whisper? One more time, please. Can you play that one more time for us, please?
Are you lonely?
it's whispered, and it's very hard to hear.
So, but you know, when you're trying to look for, and like Nick said, when you delete the outside noise and sounds and you have headphones on, it's very well noticed and heard. So.
Well, once again, I am very thankful that you took the time to come down here and not only to show the telemetry that you use, but also give the experiences that you've already encountered in the 11 different places that you've been. And it's been a pleasure for me to have you down here, son, number one, and with you too, Nicholas, my grandson. And of course, the people out there in the viewing area will know now that you are my son, and you're the one of the ghost hunters. My grandson is the other one. So
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, and I'm saying this to the audience out there, if you have any questions about what you have seen today and want to know any more information, you can call me at home. And most of you know who I am. I'm Puggy Lamphere, and my phone is 886-2670. And I can either get the answer for you, or I'll see what we can do to get these two guys back down again. And maybe, just maybe, if they come down again, they'll take us with them. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Would love
once
to
again,
have the
thank you,
TV
Tracy,
show.
and thank you,
You're
Nicholas.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.
Are you going to join us? We're going to go down in your basement again. I hear voices.
Yep.